Yeah, my name is the great Olajide Famodun. I want to believe that you gotten everything that you want to make happen in the year 2021 and ready. But some people say that it's restitution. Some say that I have this plan, I have that plan. But I just want you to know that fine, it's good to plan how we feel rather than to fail to plan. Because if you plan and the plan failed, you will have learned some certain lessons. But if you fail to plan, there is no lesson for you to learn. So what I'm trying to say today or in this broadcast here this morning that you are listening to is you making year 2021 count. And there are certain things that will make year 2021 count for you. Those things will be explaining, or those things I'll be explaining in the course of this message. So what I need you to understand now is you have to pay more attention. You have to have time whereby you stay alone, you meditate, and you ask yourself personal questions. Because everyone that have made huge success, everyone that have make a huge, a very huge things on the outside, they are people who never wait for people to ask them questions, but they themselves have asked themselves questions. And those questions they were being able answer. They were able to answer those questions by themselves. So I want to tell you this morning that there are certain things that you don't wait for people to ask you, but you ask yourself and you answer those questions yourself. And the one you can answer, that is where you start seeking knowledge for it. I want to tell you these days that people fail not because they fail not because they want to fail. They fail because they are not consistent with what they believe on the inside of them. So one of the principles of every successful person is that they are consistent to whatsoever they are doing. So I want to tell you this day that one of the things that you need to do is for you to be consistent. So you must be consistent with everything you are doing, or we have to be consistent with everything that you plan to do in the year 2021. 2020 is gone. Now we are now in 2021. So one of those things that we will be looking into, one of those principles that will be, or the guiding principle for you to get things done in the year 2021 is what we are discussing. And that is what I want to discuss with you. And that's what I also have planned in order to follow. So it's a very simple message, but it is the most other things. Some things are easy, but they are difficult also. So one of those things that we will be discussing, or I will be discussing with you, are things that you have to sit down, ask yourself questions. And one of the questions you just have to ask yourself is, how do you, or where do you see yourself in the year 2021? These are pragmatic questions that most of the time we don't ask. We are expecting magic on the outside, but the truth of the matter is there is no magic on the outside, the magic is on the inside. Like for example, we say Happy New Year a couple of days back, and we are here right now, but there is nothing new in year 2021 except the things that you and I are trying to make happen. That is the new thing that have happened in the year 2021. It is not a general view, it is personal view. It's not something that we generalized. It's a personalization stuff that you yourself need to find out from yourself. I am here again. I'm going to be a year older in this new year. In this new year. So what is that thing that I want to make happen, or what is that thing that I'm envisaging to happen, or this is where I envisage that I should be by the end of the year 2021? Those are things that you and I need to pay more attention to. Those things comes in questions. And your inability to answer those questions with the truthfulness in your heart will rob you from what you should see on the outside as being a success or a leverage or another level of moving forward, not moving backward. And I believe what makes the successful people successful, number one, is the ability to answer questions that life has thrown to everyone. Listen to me very well. What makes a successful man successful wasn't because he was born into a successful family. We see so many people who are born into successful family and they ended their life being poor. But what makes a successful man successful, or what makes any man who is making things happen on the outside, is that they answer the question that life throws at everybody. And the answer they start selling to everybody, so that they become number one, number two, number three, because they were able to answer the question that was thrown out to everybody by life. And the answers to it is what you and I are buying. That is why you go for seminar to listen. You pay for seminars, you pay for conference, you buy books, you buy tapes, you buy so many things. You buy software. These are questions thrown to everybody in life, through life, but they were able to be smart enough to answer those questions. If you are saying that they're saying that this guy is smart, the guy is smart because the guy was able to answer questions that you failed to answer, and the answer the guy is selling to you. So in order for you to get the most best in this year 2021, you got to answer the question. Now, what are those questions that life throws at us? Remember, it is life that throws out this question. What is life? Life is time. Do you understand? If you are saying life, many people, you might have gotten different definition about life. But in a simple form or in a simple sentence, for me, in order for you to understand what we are dealing with, that you have read or heard that times wait for nobody, which simply means that if times wait for nobody, so life itself is time. So if you are saying that what is life, we will say life is time, because you are not where you are when you are at age 1. You are not where you are when you are at age 2. Now, you determine your own age. What is your age now? Where are you now? Time does not wait for you. You are the one that is trying to catch up with time. So in order for you to catch up with this time that is called life, you must ask yourself, who are you? Your inadequate definition of who you are will make you to want to live another man's life or go by another man's definitions. So who are you? Because if you know who you are, you will understand that you will not want to waste your time. For example, it's very simple. The governor of Lagos, let me just put it that way, the governor of Lagos State, if you are the governor of Lagos State, or you are a governor or a mayor of a particular place, you don't allow you won't allow anything to waste your time, because time is money, time is energy, time is strength. For you to know that your kind of strength at age 1 is not the kind of strength you have at this very moment. And if you are not so careful, the time, if not being invested, is being depreciating or is depreciating right now. Because what you can do if you are 50 years old, what you can do at 20, you might not be able to do it now. So what am I saying in essence? We are coming from the point where Bible say, what is life? Life is time. In time, you must understand that who are you in the first place? Then if you know who you are, then you don't want to waste your time. Because if you waste your time, you waste energy, you waste potential, you waste, you waste opportunity. So if someone like the mayor comes, you don't want to waste the time of the mayor, because the mayor, from the point of view, you say this is a mayor, or this is so and so, or this is so and so, this is so and so. Those things constitute from who they are. Who they are is embedded on the inside, that now put them in a position or in an office. The reason why you're not getting to one office is because you don't know who you are in order to find knowledge, or in order to develop what you have on the inside. Everybody carries something. Everybody is embedded with something on the inside of them that the world is waiting to see. So the reason why you are not where you should be is because you have not discovered who you are. And once you have not discovered what you have on the inside, you can't find out the uniqueness you got on the inside. And that is why you want to be like somebody, because you are first best. You are not second first best. Everything created by the God of heaven, God created in his own unique way, which means that you are unique in your own way. But why haven't you seen the uniqueness in yourself? Is because you have not even celebrated, talk less of knowing who you are. So you will always want to say, this person is better than me, that guy is better than me. Nobody is better than each other. In other words, the truth is, we need each other. We need the fool in order to know that some people are wise. So it's either you are playing the fool game or you are a wise person. Everyone needs each other. If not, we will all be fool or we will all be wise. But in order to make the best of this year 2021, I've said it, that you don't need to go about and thinking less of yourself. You have to think high of yourself. When I mean think high of yourself now, you think high from the point of view of understanding of who you are. That you look at yourself in the mirror and you can say, this is who this person is. The person who you see in the mirror is responsible for how the year 2021 will look like, or it's responsible of how you are going to end the year 2021. It is not what happened on the outside. It is what is happening on the inside of you. So the first question that I want to ask is, who are you in the year 2021? If you know who you are first, then you will know where to spend or where to invest time. Permit me to say this. Jesus Christ of Nazareth was given back to. And he came knowing who he was. You will find out that according to history, Jesus lived just for 33 years on the face of the earth. Until tomorrow, people are talking about it. What people are talking about was in twofold: his person and his principle. And for 33 years, he did something marvelous. Okay, now for you not to say that that's Jesus, and you can't, that's Jesus, he has supernatural power, this and that. What of Steve Jobs? Despite the health issue, Steve Jobs still find or brought about from the inside of himself the iPhone. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Jesus spent his time with the disciples. That's where he invested his time. You have to listen to that. You have to sit down and listen to this all over and over again, because If you really want to make things worthwhile in the year 2021, you have to go by these things. Jesus spent most time with disciples, teaching them, and most of the time on the mountain, pray. He know when to depart from them to pray, whereby there is a source whereby he draw out strength from. Do you understand? So if you really want to draw out strength and make things happen in the year 2021, you know that yourself count. The Torah says that you love your neighbor in the proportion way that you love yourself. So the first principle in order to make things happen in the year 2021 is finding yourself. If you don't find yourself, there is no way. Because it is in finding yourself you will notice or find out or discover what is your uniqueness. So Jesus will spend time with the disciple and again go to the mountain to pray in order to receive. The question is, the reason why you are trying to be like somebody is because you have failed to discover your own uniqueness and you have not discovered where you will obtain strength for. And that's why the Torah said, my people are perished for lack of knowledge, not for lack of prayers, not for lack of counseling, but they lack knowledge. In knowledge you will find counsel. If you can find knowledge, your life is saved. Why was Jesus going to the mountain to pray? He was going to the mountain in order to receive knowledge. He was seeking knowledge. So knowledge from the higher power. The same way with Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was alive. He know what he wants to invent. He know what he wants to do. He know what encompass around his own life. So he will go back there into his laboratory, and again investing in finding out things, finding knowledge, finding out, okay, how does this one be? How does that one would be? So he was experimenting, and the same way, his knowledge is focused. His life is focused. Reason why you are not focused is because you have not discovered who you are. If you discover who you are, you'll be focused. Then you will know that you will know where to invest time, not to spend time. So it is from who you are into your time. Then your time, let me just say this here. If you are saying some people have opportunity, I just discovered that. That means that guy is favored. That guy is born into this one. That guy is born into that one. But the truth of the matter is, there is nobody on the face of the earth that have 72 hours. Everybody has 24 hours. So in other words, it is what you do with time that time will pay you back. Time will multiply it in order for you to get the dividends. Jesus spent time with the disciples. Do you understand? And the dividends is what you and I can see today. Steve Jobs spent time on what he knows. Then you and I can see the dividends. The question this day is, what are you spending time doing? Is it by spending or by investing? Are you spending the time or you are investing the time? By the end of the year 2021, by December 31st, the dividends will be paid out. Then you will see what you have invested your time into, or you will see how you have spent the time. That is by the side. So you must know where you want to invest. You must know, because in order for you to get the best in the year 2021, then you will start seeing yourself. You will start noticing who to talk to, who not to talk to. Those people you are not talking to does not mean that you hate them, but they are not going the direction you are going. The reason why you allow so many people is because you don't know where they're going, you just follow suit. But now, the moment you've discovered who you are, then you start noticing that who you are, you need knowledge in this part, you need knowledge in that part. It will give you a clear focus of where to get this knowledge. Then when you are getting this knowledge, you will now start seeing the people whom you can work with and whom you can work with. There is no law that says that you must work with some particular people. What makes you work with a particular person is the person you presented to them. Do you understand? So in order to make the best in the year 2021, These things must be understood. It's a moment whereby you start investing your time. You will now start seeing the uniqueness on the inside of you. The uniqueness will start showing forth. Then you will know that in order for you to get things happen, it is on the platform whereby who you are that play out in your uniqueness. Every man is unique in his own self. There is no two fingerprints that are the same. They are, in short, different from each other. So we can be the same, we can look alike, but our fingerprints never looks alike. Do you understand? So which means that whatsoever you see on the outside being done by someone and they are being applauded, they are not applauding just for applauding sake. They are applauding the man who have discovered himself and have brought out the uniqueness on the inside of him by virtue of his dream or her dream. So that is that. Then what you have to start taking note of, or you, in order for you to make the best in the year 2021, another thing that you have to start looking into is you having the ability to take responsibility. Do you understand? If you fail to take responsibility, then you won't assume the position life has created for you as an opportunity. I'm going to, that's where I'm going to end this message by you can go to my YouTube page or follow me on Engrafted Facebook page, or you can WhatsApp me on 09059 430 300. I'll take that again. You can WhatsApp on 9090 59 430 300. What am I saying? Responsibility is the key to opportunity. If you fail to take responsibility, the key to the opportunity will not be handed over unto you. But ability to accept responsibility will open up creativity on the inside of you, and creativity will give you room in position in life. I hope you are blessed with this message, and keep in touch. I've said it. Facebook page Engrafted, the Engrafted, the great Olajide, and on YouTube also Olajide Famodun, great Olajide Famodun on YouTube. Then you can WhatsApp if there is any question you need to ask on 09059 430 300. I remain myself, the great Olajide. Remember, nothing is new in the year except the new you that you present in the new year. God bless you. Remain blessed.